What's up YouTube? For tonight's video I have a full super bag training team. I thought this was a really cool, interesting concept and idea, and so did you guys, so that's why we are doing it. Congratulations to Brian New Sonic Reborn. Your team has been chosen. If you'd like to see your team in a video like this, all you have to do is comment below. The highest thumbs up comment for the video will be the winner, and I will do a video on your team. I am getting through all the other ones. Do not worry. If you won, I have got you. Don't worry. It's all good. But you can remind me in the comment section if you did win. That would be helpful. Okay, so terrible matchup here for Crobat. Since Raikou now is an OU, you'll probably be seeing it more if you're playing OU now. I've got this Flog as just a special defense wall because I really needed one on my team. I couldn't do too much different with it because I wanted my team to still be good, and this was obviously just a, I was looking for a full OU battle as well as Azumarill on my team. So I wanted to keep it in the same tier. So out comes a Celebi. I decided just to go for Toxic on the switch there because I knew it would be handy for anything to swap in. I know Celebi's got Natural Cure, so I can easily swap out of that later on. I wasn't too sure what to expect from Celebi because it includes lots of different things, so I decided just to stay in and use Moonblast myself. I've got Heal Bell anyway, so I'm not really, I don't really have any care about any status or anything. So that hits it really hard, so I was like, wow, that was pretty good. Celebi goes for Sword Dance. I'm like, okay, it's going to try and baton pass that to someone. Maybe that it wouldn't like swapping its Conkeldurr into a Moonblast. So I was thinking, well, it's going to try and baton pass it regardless. Let's go for another Moonblast here, see if I can try and do it. And I fucked up and clicked Synesis there, man. Oh, that was. My rage. But then he used Seaver. I'm like, oh shit, it's a sweeper. And I just lived there with 13 health, so I thought it was going to baton pass that off, but it was an actual sweeper. Oh man, I don't think the Moonblast would have killed it. Well, I should say it would have killed it now, but since I outsped it and finished off on the Moonblast, it probably had quite a similar result anyway. But yeah, it was a sweeping Celebi. I thought like I've seen a lot of them just pass off the stats to other Pokemon. Okay. Now, well, that was down. That was interesting. Out comes Raikou. This was a problem because I didn't have too much to swap into this guy, and my special defense wall was very low already. So I really just had to take the hit there, and that's Flog's down. Yeah, I had to. This was definitely a worry. I had to figure out a way to get around this guy as well. Now I thought, well, this is the best thing I can do here. I'll try and scare this out with Machamp because they're definitely not going to be expecting what this Machamp set is. This is actually a choice specs Machamp, modest, like max health. I can just imagine their face when they saw Focus Buzz. Oh, this guy's definitely a noob. He doesn't know what he's doing. That does shitloads to Glisco, considering it resisted it. Then again, it doesn't have the greatest special defense in the world here. So I was happy with that result. Let's swap out Machamp there. So that's the full special Machamp. Man, there were some funny moments in this battle, but I won't get to that yet. Okay, this is going to protect, try and do Scumbag Poison Heal. That's cool. He's going to get that back anyway. This is just a choice banded Azumarill. I didn't want to run the belly drum one. I just wanted to run a full choice band one. Got some put the most powerful moves on it as I could. I whacked Super Power on it as well because I thought that'd be handy. I like running Super Power on Azumarill. Now, Chansey is going to come in, and since even though they're not choice banded, since it's not stab, it's Chansey, and it doesn't actually do very much to it at all. So that sucks. I've got Super Power, and that's how I'm going to kill the Chansey in this battle. That was my idea, to try and kill the Chansey with that. Chansey is going to go for Soft Boiled and get all of its health back, so that's great. Now, I wanted to wreck this Chansey here. So I got a trick on this, and I actually tricked it the Choice Scarf, so I was really happy there. I was surprised Chansey stayed in because it can't hit me with Seismic Toss. What else would I have? And it had Toxic. I said maybe it just wanted to Toxic me, then swap out after. But that was really good. I got rid of it. Not only did I get rid of its Everlight, I gave it Choice Scarf, and it's completely stuffed. It's not going to be nowhere near as good now. It's not going to be good as tanking physical moves at all. That was really good. That was a good play there. So Altaria is going to come out. I'm just going to use Flamethrower there. It's not going to affect it. So it's going to be obviously Mega Altaria. There's not too many things that I can hit this with either. So I thought, well, my best option here would be swap out into something a lot better than that. Keep Chandelier for later maybe. And let's go to Aggron because Harvix beating a Dragon type move, even a Fairy type move, I can take them half reasonably. I'm a defensive wall. Complete defensive wall Aggron. Now, instead of giving Aggron Rockhead, oh shit, what's the ability called again? Well, I gave it the ability to heavy metal to double its weight, and I gave it heavy slam as well. And I gave it max health, max defense, and heavy slam's really nice on it. It does some really good damage. Since Draco Meteor was a drop in special attack, I'm able to lift that and just get the rest off there. Since it's just a really bulky defensive aggro, and I stuck on power up punch too, so I could boost its attack. And those heavy slams, they just roll out. They're pretty fucking, they're pretty bloody powerful. Okay, so we've got our Conquer Eldar coming in now. I'm quite scared of this thing since it's 4 times, and even with all my defense, I'm not going to be. This is like a terrible matchup. Fortunately, I get heavy slam on there. I've got no EVs in attack. I've just got the ability, and man, that does some really nice damage to Conquer Eldar. It does just under half, so I was happy with that. Expecting him to go for some sort of fighting move, I went back into Chandelure there, and it drain punches. That was good. Here I was thinking, well, I might be able to finish it off with Flamethrower here. Let's see if I can do that. It should be fairly close. And then it takes it really well there, and it knocks me off, and it gets the boost from that Everlight I had before. I just live, but the poison is going to kill me. So I reckon that I'd say that that had Assault Vest to live that so well, because I know I was running on that. You see Assault Vest on them a lot, so I'd say that would have been Assault Vest for sure. I can't see any other item on it, and it is a perfect Assault Vest Pokemon with Drain Punch. Okay, now I knew they'd do that, and I knew they'd expect the Aqua Jet, and I went for Superpower instead, and that just completely destroys Chansey, so that was bloody awesome. And they couldn't swap into Gliscor either, which is even better, because they were fearing like a Water type move, maybe Waterfall, Aqua Jet. So that was really good. I was very happy with that. In comes Raikou. Since I'm stuck into Superpower, I'm going to get outspared and KO'd with T-Volt. Once again, I didn't have too much to swap into this thing. I only had my Aggron, which was asleep, so I knew he'd probably become fodder here, and then I'm going to swap in my Azumarill afterwards, hopefully. That does so much to me, so there's no way I can possibly tank 2 hits from this thing, and yeah, that's poor Aggron down. But he did nice there against the Conquer Eldar, and tanked a necessary hit there from Raikou, so I would have been really stuffed there. Okay, so and that's Life Orb too, so it's done a little bit of damage to Life Orb, so it's something at least. So I decided, fuck this, let's just go, let's just go for Aqua Jet, Choice Band, and nearly takes it up. Oh man, that was so close. It takes me out with Thunderbolt, but and what I was thinking is it's got Life Orb, and that's down afterwards, so that was good. That was a good exchange there. Azumarill was pretty strong against his team, and Raikou was pretty strong against my team, so we pretty much both just wiped each other out there. Now, man, this was this was really funny. So I go into Machamp, right? I've got HP Ice on this thing, but they didn't know that, so they toxic me, and yeah, this is probably the only time you're going to see a Machamp take out a Gliscor. Let's say you don't have Ice Punch with a special move, so it took it out with Hidden Power Ice. My God, oh dear. I can just imagine the other person's face, thinking, what the fuck? But the only other way you have would be Ice Punch, but on a special set, that was the only way that I could do it. This was really good too, because I thought they used a Fairy type move, the Hyper Voice Pixelate, and they didn't. They used Draco Meteor. Maybe thinking about swapping Crobat. I almost did too, thinking of that, but I get another HP Ice off, and that aimed it right up in the head of the Altaria. That was crazy. But yeah, that's Machamp pretty much down. But man, he did such a good job there. Took out the Gliscor, did a nice chunk to Mega Altaria too. Now that's down. The last poke I've got left is my Crobat. Now this is a really cool Crobat. I love using this as a sweeping one. This is a curse set, so I'm just going to boost my attack and defense here. I've got the white herb on it as well, so I can get rid of that speed drop straight away, and I can get just a +1 in attack and defense. And yeah, I'm ready to go. And I've got moves to support that as well. I've got acrobatics, so I'm not going to take any recoil from Brave Bird now, since I've used that white herb, so that's going to be really powerful. And so it really supports the set a lot. So that's Mega Altaria down there. And the last poke I know that I can take out is Conquer Eldar, since I've got acrobatics on this. And man, this is a really good sweeping set. You should try it out. And for rock types, I had Steel Wing on it as well. I know it's not very reliable, but that was the best thing I could really hit rock types with. And that's Conquer Eldar down. Man, that was an interesting battle though. Some of those the Pokemon. That Machamp was quite funny as well. That was probably the fun. It was similar to that special Golek I used a while back. It was fun. But it was a good battle too. I enjoyed that one. Very nice team concept. That was probably one of the, it was definitely one of my more favourite team concepts I've done. So I'll quickly run through my sets. So that was just that White Herb, Crobat there, Curse, Cross Poison, Acrobatics and Still Win. Chandelier was just a Choice Scarf set, but I put Trick on there so I could cripple some walls. Aggron, full defensive set there. I gave you that one before. Flogs, just a special defense set there with Synesis instead of Wish. Machamp was a full special set. Focus Blast, HP Ice, like a Fire Blast, and I think I gave it Hyper Beam for the lols. It didn't have many. Didn't have many. As they're all just a choice band set, you know its moves. But that's all, guys. So thank you for taking the time out of your day for watching my video. Peace out.